Glad you never reroll this, man. Yeah. 3 blocks vision. Oh. But I mean, if they move it just a bit forward, maybe they don't change target immediately.
Attention.
I guess.
Building completed. The train has arrived at the station.
Aren't there other units to bother? You
Attention.
again.
Building completed.
Yeah. This better be good.
A timely reappearance.
Oh dear.
The dungeon awaits.
Oh, gone. Thanks so much
Attention. Building completed.
for resubbing. Despite you seeing me lose today. I'll try to do better though. I'll try to do better.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
This
completed.
better be good. Great.
See, if you put the patrol from this corner over here, probably not gonna work.
A new task. Are you sure?
Attention. Building completed.
See how many they get.
Attention. Building completed.
I mean, they did run over to the tents. It might be possible that they only swap targets like every 1 or 2 seconds, so they didn't immediately see it, and then once they could swap, they were too far away. The tents being closest at that point.
Building completed.
Might be true. You can watch me slowly age. That's what you wanted, huh? I tried to make you wait a bit before you notice it, but
Roger that.
not sure how good I am at that.
My bow is ready. Yeah. You again. Okay, but it's gonna cost you double. Let me put an arrow in his head.
Need more gold.
Attention. Building
For the game, you thought I was much younger.
The train has arrived at the station.
What? Yeah.
Sorry
Faster than my
to
bow.
disappoint.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Attention.
Yeah,
Building completed.
dealing with chat lets you age really fast, Scripture, man. That's why it looks that way.
You again.
They're still sneaking in.
Attention.
What?
Building completed.
I hope
Attention.
you're not wasting my
Building
time.
completed.
Yeah, we had less robot commits lately. I wonder why. Must be because I'm building beholders
You're
to
gonna
please
pay me for
people.
this, right? Okay. Aren't there other units to bother? Oh, here we go again.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Technology research finished.
Farming. And then more housing area.
What?
We'll need the soldiers in there again at some point.
Building completed.
and some energy.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? What?
Going
you
with
sure?
one patrol
You are
here,
gonna pay me for this, right?
take the long path there.
Aren't there other
Takes the
missions
side
involved
again,
in
and then
this?
she has to cover that whole west for now.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Good luck.
Attention. Building completed.
I don't like the missions where there's no zombies on the map initially, because there's nothing to do sometimes.
Building completed.
Just waiting for the next tick of gold. Otherwise we could be kiting. I mean, I guess occasionally it's nice to not have a stressful early game.
More orders. Are you
Attention.
sure? Yes.
Building completed.
Then I still lose the early game. Also if I make my mistakes.
Attention. Building completed.
What? Sounds interesting. It could be worse. Taste my arrows.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived at the station.
Guess we could also build the second housing
You
area
are
here.
gonna pay me for this, right?
We'll need
Attention.
more food though.
Building completed.
What?
Not there, this one there. Towards our center.
What do you want now? Are you sure?
Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived at the station.
Market tech. This time.
What? Great.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
You again.
What's the hardest mission everyone has played so far? I think Slowland was still the hardest for me. Mostly because of the tech though, I think. And then Narrow Pass was pretty harsh too.
What? Roger that.
The other losses have been mostly because I was too greedy or didn't pay attention. Or needed to learn the at least once or twice.
Attention. Building completed.
But those two were really close.
The train has
I
arrived
haven't
at
been
the
survival. Haven't beaten it yet. Okay, but I mean campaign wise.
What? You call that
Attention.
a plan?
Technology research finished.
I guess if you talk all the survival maps too, yeah, probably 500% back in the day. Took me the longest to beat. Soldier for this side.
Attention. Building completed.
Didn't play the campaign you prefer so far? Ah, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Attention. Building completed. Reporting for duty.
research the stonework drop before I forget it again.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Oh, but I'm pretty sure he's up to you, right? So he's just dropping
Attention.
Prime here because he wants to give you his hard-earned money.
Is everything okay? Perfect.
Who sounds like a bad guy from a Bond film?
Attention.
Who would that be?
Building completed. Reporting for duty.
Hey, if it makes you happy, Beard, no one in my family is up to me, so
Attention.
we can share.
Research.
We can share the misery. Then again, it would be kind of awkward if it's up to me too. I guess.
Orders, sir.
I don't know if I want them to.
Attention, sir. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Stuff the tier 3?
Building
Yeah.
completed.
Don't
Attention.
just swap it around, I'm fine with that. If Beard wants the Prime, I'm fine with the tier 3, so
Oh, here we go again.
really. I'm a nice person, I don't need the Prime. I don't want to mess with Bruce Willis though, Beard. That seems like a bad idea.
Our buildings are being attacked.
What?
Well, this is a bit awkward now.
The infection is
supposed to
spreading
kill
across
those.
the colony. The train has arrived at the station.
Oh, more orders.
The colony is under attack.
Ready and waiting.
Attention. Building completed.
Any orders?
They are infecting our buildings.
My bow is ready.
Let's get those!
What are my units doing patrolling? They're not catching any zombies.
Orders,
What am I
sir.
paying you guys for?
What do you want now?
Reporting for duty.
Someone tell me.
Oh, here
Now
we
I'm
go again.
late with my stonework group again. Wait, why do I have so little stone? Oh, because I built a market. Man, I'm screwing up a
Waiting
lot
on
right now, am I?
What's up? Any infected
So
around?
this one getting in there.
Commander? All the way.
This.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for
Okay.
duty.
Stonework shop as soon as we can. It's gonna be close again.
Attention. Building completed.
They're getting paid? Yeah, everyone here gets getting paid. Who's
Oh,
in my
more
army.
orders. Okay.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
What?
At your service.
You again?
Oh, there's some runners. Can't say hi, but you should be able to.
Our forces are in danger.
Ready and waiting.
Definitely should be able to.
All right.
There's a soldier there.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get shocking towers again. I'm just lacking today.
The train has arrived at the station.
And am I leaving the... I mean, I already left the lake over here.
Attention. Building completed.
Do you need me?
Attention. Building
Oh.
Attention.
Like,
Building completed.
that makes more sense, Beard. That makes more sense.
Waiting on orders.
Attention. Building
Understood.
completed.
Wait, wasn't the wave coming day 12 last time? It's saying day 13 this time. So I guess we get the shocking tower in time.
Completed.
I mean, it might have even worked for day 12. Would have been
Building
close though.
completed.
Would have been close.
Ready and waiting. Come on.
The train has arrived at the station.
But I haven't researched ballistas either though. Is A1 was in France today?
Attention.
Didn't you a win like 13-0 or something against Taiwan, I think? Thailand, yeah, sorry. That's a pretty, I mean,
Attention.
I don't know how good
Building
Thailand is
completed.
in women's single, but even then still, that's quite the number.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Technology research finished.
Get some towers up here too. Then we can swing up there, build a new housing area here. And then just expand around the lake.
Attention. Building completed.
I might even leave this shocking tower up, to be honest.
Attention. Building completed.
Do you need me?
Oh, Thai food is amazing.
Building completed.
Just guide me to the infected.
Definitely go for Thai food. I get nearly every day.
The train has arrived at the station.
Get more wood production.
Building
Might as well.
completed. Attention. Building
Is
completed.
everything okay?
I mean, there's always room for food.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Technology research finished.
Commander? All right. Come on. That will be easy.
Units
go.
under attack.
Of course, my
The
commander.
walls are under attack.
For the humans! All of
Kite with the soldier, they don't really damage him too much. You can save a lot of damage on the walls there.
Attention. Building completed.
That's how we get away with just one layer. It's Pretty nice. Need more energy though. Get in there.
Oh, here we go again.
All right,
Gotcha.
let's go.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Forgot about that random wave.
Okay. You call that a plan?
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Okay, let's do this.
Attention.
Commander?
Building completed.
Is everything okay?
Attention. Building completed.
How much is the upkeep for this?
The train has arrived
20
at the
gold. Yeah.
station.
Screw it, let's leave it up.
Attention. Building completed.
Build the warehouse there. Shocking tower. Yeah, I think I want one over here later then. And then for these places we'll put one here and then ballista in the middle. Basically, we'll do double shocking towers on all places. More or less. For the final wave.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Tell me.
Attention.
All the way.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
What do you want from life? Okay. Straight to the heart.
Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived at the station. Attention.
Any orders?
Building completed.
Gold quarries.
Is everything okay?
What? Yes.
Attention.
Yeah.
Building
Here.
completed.
An attack.
And
Okay.
Attention.
this.
Building completed.
Gotcha.
Attention. Building completed.
Terrible position, that's gonna block movement.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Any orders?
Attention. Building completed.
And
Attention.
we're out of food.
Building completed. Attention. Building
I mean,
completed.
yeah, but once we get 10 at us, we don't even need the shocking towers until final wave, or even at all. So we could go by getting that.
Attention. Building completed.
Have you played any to the level 15, or did the cap campaign come too soon?
Just tell me what to do.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
We'll put the market over there.
What's up? Any infected around?
Building
So that it's not a perfect housing area, because, yeah.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
stuff.
Orders, sir.
Just get 3 in and tap command. Yeah, that's what I feared.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon.
You did the 2-day motherfucker test.
Building completed.
So you got everyone to level 15 is what I'm understanding that on. I assumed that you would be playing the stress test. You seem to be pretty hyped about...
They are trying to break into the buildings.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? You call that
Classic.
a plan?
Train has arrived at the
Okay.
station.
Got my ballista over here either.
A new task.
Attention. Building completed.
So how did they get to the tower there?
Attention.
Like walled,
Building completed.
more or less. Guess less. I hoped for.
Attention. Building completed.
What do you want now? Are you sure?
Attention.
Okay.
Building completed.
There's no way you joke. I didn't think I wasn't joking there. About you being hyped. Classic.
Attention. Building completed.
You did that mines. Aren't that mines though level... No, when are that mines? Fire Chasm is the first one, right?
Attention. Building
And then that
completed.
mines were 17 to 20 maybe?
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
The perfect time sync for you here. Whatever works. Yeah, Fire Chasm is the first for the Horde. Dead Mines is the first one for Alliance, but I thought it was... I don't know which level it was though. You were in your rhythm shits. Well, I mean, as a healer, everyone's terrible at the game, so... That's just how healers play.
Building completed.
That's the normal healer experience there. Fun. You should know that.
Attention. Building completed.
Or is this the... That's not the first time you've played a healer, right? Ah, wall there.
Any orders?
Building completed.
Perfect.
This better be good. Gotcha. A new task.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
Arcade was Alliance only, yeah. And then the Monastery, I think one side had less quests for that, or none at all.
Attention.
It was a pain to get to the Scarlet Monastery though as Alliance. Then again, Gnomeregan I think was terrible for the Horde to get to, so...
Tell me.
Move him over there.
Ready and waiting. Come on.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived at the station.
Oh, we need more food. I also need more wood production.
Attention.
Guess we could get up here.
Completed.
Also need another...
Building completed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Great.
warehouse. We need more stone down here. here, and then one here, and then expand down there,
Attention. Building
and
completed.
over there.
Attention. Building completed.
That food here. We'll build a warehouse somewhere here. Don't know where yet. Could also get more
Completed.
fishing, maybe.
Building completed.
Hunter cottage.
Attention. Building completed.
Hey, Science. How's it going?
Attention. Building completed.
Orders starting for duty. Tell me.
Attention. Building
Perfect.
completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
What we
completed.
could do. I should have attacked for stone walls for the next wave,
Building completed.
to be honest.
Reporting for duty.
Probably been better.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
What do you want now? Great idea. No, I'm just kidding. Right between the
So that was kind of close here.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Attention. Building completed. The
Gotcha.
train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
Minor details there, Don. Minor details.
Attention. Building completed.
We built warehouse here. Researched everything there. Stone walls.
Research finished. A swarm of infected is heading into the colony. They are approaching from the west.
Reporting for duty.
Intro over there. I think that's where the wave should come, but we'll see.
The train has arrived at the station.
Well, Stonewall tech isn't finished yet, though.
Attention. Building
Reporting for
completed.
duty.
Attention. Building completed.
Further up again.
Hold
Damn
the
it.
line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Gamer Sec. Thanks so much again for the raid.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
That is
Attention.
very much appreciated. Gotta wipe this wave though.
Building completed.
For a second. Actually, this doesn't look too good again. Let's get the soldiers over.
Reporting for duty.
And thanks, Jeps, for the shout out.
Waiting on
How's the campaign going for you?
Our building.
Oh, you were playing Age of Empires today. Ooh, nice. I haven't played that in forever. I did get the I did get the HD edition, but I haven't played it yet.
Units under attack.
Let's go. Do you need me?
Oh, my shocking tower is disabled. Oh no, no,
Colony is
no.
under
I
attack.
think we might die here.
The infection is spreading across the colony.
Reporting for duty.
They are trying to break into the
This is a bit
building.
awkward. Oop, I need you to kite them up.
Defenses are being attacked.
Ready and waiting. All the
They are infecting our buildings.
way. Orders
Our
sir.
buildings are being attacked. They are attacking the colony defenses.
Man, today is not my day.
The colony is under attack.
Yeah, they're getting to my backup towers. Can't get into my housing here either. Come on, ballistas, get up.
Any orders? Orders, sir.
So yeah, hi everyone coming over.
Break into the building.
But I need to focus here just for a second. I think we might be fine, but that was a terrible defense. I should have just built a second
Under attack.
second tower there. There we go. That's better. Also lost all my mines. Lost pretty much everything. Okay, there we go. Get this there. There we go. Hey there. And Sky Monster.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
So yeah, we're playing still Day of Billions campaign. No pause, as you can see. Normally I'm good at this game, but sometimes I miserably
They are
fail.
trying to break through.
Just for the entertainment of everyone else, obviously. Everything's planned here. Oh, I need my stone quarries back. We need to expand here. It's I have some experience with nearly losing half my base and coming back, so it's better if you don't need that, but it comes in handy occasionally. I can tell you that. Hey, Big Butcher, how you doing? So how was Age of Empires?
Just guide me to the infected. Is everything okay?
That's one of my favorite childhood games, Age of Empires 2.
Attention.
It's such a good game. We played it in LAN all the time as kids.
Attention. Building
It's
completed.
one of my earliest RTS games, I think. That's where I fell in love with the genre. Setting up the Aztec campaign to relanding him. Ooh, nice. You know, to get it again. I mean, as long as you're having fun with it, that's the most important part. Okay, we are making a lot of gold and I'm not using it, so I guess part of the problem is we don't have the stone. I would like to build a foundry right now if we had some stone.
Building completed.
What we could do though, if we had some stone, was build some soldier centers and pump out some soldiers.
Our defenses are being attacked. Attention. Building completed.
Well, that's a dead ranger, but they're going down here, so we're fine there.
Completed.
You take over this spot, expand there. Once they're past, we'll expand down there too.
Attention. Building completed.
You didn't like the patch? Maybe when you watched Funville coming? I'm having a lot of fun with I mean, the campaign has its problems, not gonna lie, but I'm having a lot of fun right now again with the game.
Understood.
Maybe it was taking a week break from the game before the release as well. Ooh, that was planned badly here.
Reporting for duty.
This shouldn't have been like this.
Building completed.
I don't think we need all this space anyway, so...
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, here we go again.
Maybe some units here. Rally them over there. Want you 18% back?
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I guess the old custom maps are updated to the new, right? Version.
Attention.
That's,
Building completed.
I guess there's no going back unless someone... Wait, you'd speedrun map though, chaps?
For duty.
They are
Since you
attacking
made the
colony
wave
defenses.
customary? Are there mutants on them, or is it still the old version?
Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building
Did they change about 80%?
trains arrived at the
All
station.
maps now have mutants in them. That's at least one of the changes. Let's get the foundry. That's it. I don't know if I get the Tenetos in time.
Building completed.
Reporting for duty. Any orders? Do you need me?
Attention.
Let's
Building
go.
completed.
Reporting for duty. Commander? All right.
They are trying to break through.
And I'm misplacing a lot here.
The walls are under attack.
Also, we could use another warehouse here for the stone production.
Attention. Building
Reporting for
completed.
duty.
Our defenses
Oh, you
are
haven't
being
tested yet?
attacked.
Yeah, makes sense.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, we won't get Tenators before the next wave, so we need to survive one more with the tech we have, and then get them afterwards.
Building completed.
This better be good.
Attention. Building completed.
Ready and waiting.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
Wait, you don't need to research oil platforms? You can just build them once you finish this? Huh. Like, why can't I research oil?
Building completed.
Apparently we can already build it. Oh, that's nice. There's things that should be in the tech tree, knowing that you don't need to research stuff, like the wonders. New map is boring one big city. I mean, I don't mind the big city. I don't think the big city is an issue. The mutants seemed a bit random in the new map. But I mean, I have only gotten one win there yet, so I don't want to judge it until I've played it a bit more, until I try a few strategy to make it a bit more reliable.
Right at the station.
But the new map feels a bit random for now. But I mean, 18% felt random in the beginning too, until I figured it out. And then I was pretty fine with it.
Building completed.
I'm hoping it's the same for
Attention. Building completed.
the new map. It just takes a bit of time until
Attention. Building
I know what I'm doing there.
Tell me. Understood.
Attention. Building
Gotta
completed.
research that engineering center. Wait, we don't need to research Tenators. There's no tech here. So we can get them a lot faster, actually. We just need to build the engineering center and then we're good. Hopefully.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
10% has RNG, but 9 fields even one. Yeah, but 18% felt really random in the beginning. Well, I guess it was 500%. But it got better once people understood how stuff worked and learned stuff. And it might be the same with 900% in the mutants. It might just take some time to figure out what's what and how you deal with stuff. I hope.
They are attacking the
There were
colony.
trillions. That's the next game from them, maybe.
Tell me what to do. Come
It's the
on.
sequel.
Attention.
Maybe with co-op.
Building
That would be
completed.
cool. Let's save up for the engineering center, actually. We need
Here's to
okay,
new
population
beginnings.
prices. But yeah, population is a non-issue, as always. Deep fried peanut butter, thanks for the follow. Phantom browser, yeah, we need better PCs for that, for sure. Or the zombies need to be even stupider. Like if they don't need to
Building completed.
do as much pathing can. Oh, I don't have iron for this. Damn it. I knew something was missing. Well, let's fix that.
The train has arrived at the station.
Damn it. We won't. Yeah. Oh no. That. Wait. Now that research shows up, they tricked me. Well, we could have done that in the meantime.
Attention.
We do
Building
need to research them.
Attention. Building completed.
That's weird though. That you can't research Thanatos first. Or it doesn't show up. Usually it shows up and then you build the engineering center and then...
Building completed.
Yeah, it's gonna take too long.
Attention. Building
We'll
completed.
need shocking towers. And a couple of soldiers. Yeah, I thought it would be like the oil platforms. We didn't need to research them either. But apparently we do. It's a bit different from how stuff is displayed from the survival mode, I guess.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Reporting for duty.
Building completed. The train has arrived at the station.
I need to make sure I can build some walls in some of these places, if need be.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, honestly, I think the intake might be better. I think with intake we would have gotten some...
Attention. Building completed.
Wait, why am I building here? With intake we would have gotten some
Attention.
oil units already.
Completed.
So if you ever get too many points, I might try it, or if you do another run at some point, you might try that.
Attention. Building completed.
Waiting on orders.
Attention. Building completed. A swarm of infected is heading into the
In the
colony.
south. I don't know where in the
They
south
are
though.
approaching from the south. Attention. Building completed.
Oh, I might be screwed. I don't have gold to build. I shouldn't have started the research.
All right.
Attention. Building completed.
Perfect.
Attention. Building completed.
Come on, show me where. Ooh, over here.
Come on. On your orders. Orders, sir.
Our forces are in danger.
Commander?
Put
That's
some of them over and then the rest strikes here.
Let's go. Ready and waiting. Perfect.
They are
Oh,
trying
all
to
of them are
break
running
through.
back.
Tell them. On your orders.
Attention.
That will
Building
be easy.
completed.
Come
Attention.
on.
Building completed.
At your service. Any
Walls
orders?
are under attack.
Okay.
Orders, sir.
Not this position.
Let's go.
We might be fine.
Units under attack.
Canatos will show up in a second too.
Defenses are being attacked.
Get some more food.
They are attacking the colony defenses. Thanatos. Ready and cool.
Yeah, should be fine.
Attention. Building completed.
We need more oil. There were 3 oil pools, right? 1, 2. Oh, the last one's down there. Okay.
They are trying to break through. The walls are under attack. Attention. Building
I guess I don't need to build in the farming technically. There's enough space
A
around.
timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
defenses are
Oh,
being
hello
attacked.
there, Lionel. How are you doing? And thanks so much for resubbing, Mr. Prime. Very much appreciate it.
Nice cigar.
Yeah, let's continuously produce Thanatos.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
done here.
Commander?
Guess we could split up the soldiers.
Need me?
We can pretty much claim everything now.
Attention.
Sorry,
Building
sir.
completed.
Aggressively expand.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
Thanatos here.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
The population we need in a second.
Commander? Great
Our
idea,
buildings are
sir.
being attacked.
Just tell me
Come
what
on.
to do.
Building completed.
Let's go.
Attention. Building completed.
Is everything okay? At your service. Tell me. Commander? On your orders.
Thanatos, ready and
Go.
Attention. Building completed.
Think the map. Yeah. Took me a while to get to a safe place here though. I think now we should be good.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
another.
completed.
At least one more.
Building completed.
Just the tower. And grab the oil there.
Any orders?
Haven't been able to catch a lot of the campaign action. How do I feel overall?
Building completed. Attention.
Well, that's a
Building
question.
completed.
So, it isn't as good as I hoped for. I think there's some issues they could have easily fixed. I mean, they did patch a lot of things after the release, so it's gotten a lot better. But I think on some things they dropped the ball a bit, like the hero missions. I don't think they're
Building completed.
Come on.
super well designed.
Great.
They're not terrible, but they're not great either. But I'm having a lot of fun with the campaign nonetheless. Just, yeah,
Attention.
change from the usual 800% runs.
Attention. Building
It's here. Generators, get the oil here. Guess we could get one more engineering center just to get the generators faster, I guess. I don't really need to though. So yeah, they overpromised a bit what they said they wanted to do, and I think that's why some people are disappointed.
building completed.
Which I understand. I usually don't trust the announcement too much, but I was hoping for a bit more.
Train has arrived at the station.
We got the population go. We'll need more energy though.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
Yeah, it's some variety. There have been some really challenging missions,
Attention.
where I struggled quite a bit to get a win. Now the balance of the maps is a bit off. That's a downside on the other hand. Like some maps are super easy and then there's some which are super hard for me.
Attention. Building completed.
But yeah, it's kind of nice
Building completed.
to have new content, new maps, different challenges. Bit more variety in the challenges would have been nice too though.
Ready and
So every point has everything has some nice and
Building
some
completed.
downsides, I think. And for some people the downsides are worse. Or impacted more. The enjoyment, I guess.
Attacking the colony defenses. The colony is
Having a
under
lot of
attack.
time. That might have been Lowlands map. That one got me good.
They are trying
Or
to
the narrow
break through.
path.
The train
Those
has
two.
arrived at the station.
Well, narrow path wasn't too bad, I guess. We did win it relatively fast. Compared to lowlands.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Oh, get more food.
Attention. Building completed.
Final wave will probably be day 50 something, right? Yes. So, we have a bit more time before the final wave. Maybe get a couple more soldiers
Building completed.
eventually.
Attention.
Although we also have to build
Building
stone
completed.
walls on all sides at some
Attention.
point too.
Building completed.
Then maybe shocking towers. We don't have enough Thanatos, to be
Building
honest, to fill all sides enough that I would feel confident about it.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building
On your
completed. Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, now it's just city building.
Building completed.
City building for like 8 more days, I guess, and then final wave defense preparation.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I wonder if I should still get the shocking tower range.
Ready and
I'm undecided if it's good enough or not.
The train has
It's not that
arrived at the
expensive to
station.
get though, so might be worth it. Some of these calls with a bit more range on your shocking. I mean, you could get 2 more range on those in total. That's pretty awesome. Hey Phobos, how's it going? Again, advanced quarries would be pretty good too now. And we got a lot of iron and stone on this mission, but some of them have been luckless.
Attention.
Also, let's get a warehouse here for more oil.
Attention.
And then here we'll build some farming around it eventually anyway.
Reporting for duty.
Thanatos,
Yeah, they're all covered.
The train has arrived at the station.
Too damn hot. It's better today, it's still pretty warm. But today is okay, and I think tomorrow too, and then on Sunday it's gonna be terrible again.
welcome to the hamlet.
But I couldn't last. Thanks for the follow. And
Reporting
welcome.
for duty.
Have a pleasant stay. Warehouse up here. My rally point is up there. The soldiers in the middle. Pick up some stone.
Building completed.
Farming up here actually isn't that good.
Attention. Building completed.
I wonder if I should start building. I guess we
Attention.
could build another
Building
housing area
completed.
too. We'll be running out of stone eventually.
Attention. Building completed.
Especially if we upgrade that much.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
The walls are under attack. A swarm of infected is heading into the colony.
The west.
They are approaching from the west.
Where's the party?
Break all these walls a bit. And then ready can we go full hand.
Cool.
The train has arrived at the station.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
Down here.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's unusual that they come right from the corner.
Attention.
Ready and
Building
cool.
Good
completed.
thing we didn't rely on trucking towers. I probably wouldn't have built them here.
Building completed.
Sounds
Attention.
good.
Building completed.
Yeah.
Our defenses are being attacked.
And they 51. I assume 51 is final wave. I guess we start upgrading walls with the stone now.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
While ranking up the
Attention.
soldier count.
Building completed.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
They are trying to break through.
Not even close. Not even close.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
The walls are under attack.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
Wait, the train hasn't even arrived for those? Or those down here?
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
So is there really no train coming during the waves? Yeah, 0 hours. That seems terrible design. So many things where I say it's terrible design.
Ready
Like,
and cool.
I upgraded so much housing here, I built all this housing down here and didn't get anything for it yet. And the wave is taking a long time on this difficulty, so...
Nice cigar.
eh. Not ideal.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, I won't have enough stone. I guess we could buy some
Building
stone.
completed.
So, should be here technically. It's gonna arrive in 0 hours.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
Glitch train? I don't know, maybe. Could be a train. There it is. 0 hours was like 3 days ago, dude.
The train has arrived at the station.
Why should I pause? Train guy was never get involved, yeah. Yeah. Actually might build more wood walls, cause I don't have enough stone for this.
Ready and cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna take advanced quarries. Bank would be nice too though.
The train has arrived at the station.
Tactics. Ready and cool.
Building completed.
Take it easy.
We'll get enough. And it was... We only get like 36 or 30, 35 Tenators.
Attention. Building completed.
It's like 9 Tenators per side. Yeah.
Attention. Building completed. Our defenses are being attacked.
But at least get double walls.
Ready and cool.
Attention. Building completed.
Then I guess the rest will be wood walls and shocking towers or something like that.
The train has arrived at the station.
Tactics. Ready and cool.
Reporting for duty.
Has anyone tested shocking towers with +2 range, post the upgrades? How good are they? Would you pick it again?
Tactics. Ready and cool.
Can't even properly wall here.
Reporting for duty.
No limits on...
Arrived at the station.
Technically, yes, but sometimes I need to destroy one of the walls here. Like, I can't build this one there. And I think I need... It's sometimes weird. If I destroy this, it might work with the gate there. Yeah, now it works. And then I can No, I can't rebuild. This game is weird, even with gates. Because technically you can limitless build them, but then sometimes you can't. If there's walls there. It's just weird. Yeah, if you just build the gates without walls, you can build 10 in a row, that's true. But if you have walls there beforehand, it might not work. Ah, there are bones with the exact knowledge. Can't build metal walls? Sadly, no. That would be really neat.
The train has arrived at the station.
Reporting for duty.
Tactics. Ready and cool.
more stone. Could start splitting tenators already.
Attention. Building completed.
Cool. Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
There were too many for this side, we'll have to remove some.
Roger that.
Attention. Building completed.
That's all. Ready and cool. Cool.
Attention. Building completed.
That's all.
Reporting for duty.
Grade.
The train has arrived at the station.
Orders, sir.
I smashed it last night.
Up here, and then the rest goes up there. More or less.
Tanatus. Ready and cool.
Ah, also need more energy. Yeah, limit for colonists on the train, that would be awful too. Please don't encourage these things.
For the colony!
Tanatus.
All right.
Ready and cool.
Attention.
For
Building
the colony!
completed. Attention.
All right.
Building completed.
On your orders.
The train has arrived at the station.
I don't know, yeah, I'm disappointed with Thanatos
Reporting
amount
for
we can get on these maps.
Come on. Let's go.
I mean, Titans wouldn't be better.
Tanatus. Ready and cool.
On your orders.
A swarm of infected is heading into the colony. They are approaching from all
Reporting for
sides.
duty.
I need some energy.
Attention. Building complete.
I don't have any AoE here. There's still no Thanatos there.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Oh, this is gonna get interesting. I have way less than I thought I could get.
Attention. Building completed.
I smashed it last night.
Attention. Building completed.
Quite a few ballistas though we had to rebuild.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed. They are attacking the colony defenses.
That's still down.
Attention.
Ooh, there's Chavis in there now too.
They are trying to break through. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
It should be nice if the soldiers would be shooting a bit.
Let's get them!
Oh, okay, the wave isn't too bad. I thought it would be bigger.
The walls are under attack.
But I don't have anything here.
Our colony is succumbing to the infection. Our defenses are being attacked. They are trying to break into the buildings.
Commander?
They are attacking.
Got an emergency squad there. Oh, they did break the walls here,
Building completed.
to be fair.
Let's put
They
this
are trying to break
to
through.
use.
Someone
What?
shoot into that horde.
Yes.
The walls are under attack. The infection is spreading across the colony. Our buildings are being attacked. Our defenses are being attacked.
Getting veteran units, we're fine. This is painful to watch, definitely.
They are attacking the
Well,
colony defenses.
they're commonly really spread out. Senators aren't too good here. Like, they're not piling up. That's where the Senators would shine.
Trying to break through.
Expected them all to come at the same time, not this slow trickle. It would have been better with just more ballistas, probably.
Under attack.
And there isn't walls? Well, there's walls. There's enough walls.
Our defenses are being attacked. They are trying to
Yeah,
break
there wasn't enough oil on the map, only 3 oil pools. I would have liked to get like 50 to 60 Senators or more. Why is this one not working? I have negative energy.
They are trying to break through. The walls are under attack.
So apparently this is going on for a long time. I might as well build more towers then, I guess. I thought this would be over faster. Ah, out of energy again.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Maybe we can get some more energy at some point.
Trouble. They are trying to break through.
Commander? All the way.
The walls are under attack. Attention. Building complete.
Yeah, for this kind of wave,
Our defenses are being attacked.
half my defense doesn't make sense.
Attention.
I mean, it's still working, but...
Attention. Building completed.
I guess Wasps would be pretty good against this type of wave. They're all coming single file. And a bit of AoE if they stockpile up.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Or just plain more soldiers or
Colony is under
something.
attack. They are trying to break through.
We got towers here again.
Defenses are being attacked. They are attacking the colony defenses.
It's a few more ballistas. Wasps are pretty OP.
Break through.
Really? I mean, they cost 10 iron. I'm not a fan.
Completed.
How many warehouses? 7.
Attention.
Mostly to... The last ones were mostly to get a bit more oil.
Attention. Building
There really wasn't
completed.
enough oil.
Attention. Building completed. The walls are under
And we
attack.
needed 2 for these quarries here.
Attention.
Then those for the farming, those 3. So that's 5, and then this and this one was mostly just for the oil there. There's a bit of farming up there too.
Our forces are in danger.
Yeah, basically wherever you have decent
They are attacking the
sawmills, quarries, or farming, you want the warehouse.
units.
Also, the fact that you can stockpile up is pretty nice. If you don't spend perfectly. It's still ongoing. Oh, the south is over. And I won't have any income. Built too many towers.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Well, I'll get some water.
They are attacking the
Hang on a
colony
second.
defenses. They are trying to break through. Attention. Building completed. The walls are under attack. Attention. Building completed. Our defenses are being attacked.
I think, yeah, now it's dying down on all sides. Don't give up. They did.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
It is over. And finally rebuild the two things that died.